So, welcome to the workshop that I'm running right now. This is kind of weird. It's the first time I ever do something like this. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming through. I know there's a lot of stuff we need to talk about and cover a lot of ground. So...
Hang on. Random question. Have you ever been in love? You know when you feel like the whole world is a better place because of that one person being in it? That one individual you think of 24/7. Day, night, nonstop. Like an obsession. The obsession to feel, touch, and enjoy every single moment like it's your last. You know?
Listen, man, maybe you should teach this class since you're so eloquent about it.
No, that's your thing. Besides, women should be falling all over you, Mr. Songwriter. What's going on with your love life?
You know what? I don't kiss and tell, Bradley. Besides, can you stop interrupting me so I can go on with this workshop? I'm not trying to summon the muse here or trying to draw some inspiration from what you're saying, but I gotta do my thing.
Okay.
All right, let's get the show on the road then.
All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with an idea. We're gonna talk about our vision for next year. Because we've had a rough couple of years recently, and I just wanted to see where your mindsets are to kind of go forward.
How about I don't know.
Okay. So we could talk about some stuff we haven't talked about in many years. We could talk about how certain people were manipulated, how certain people beat the shit out of other certain people that we all cared about. There's a starting point.
You know, I don't know what was going on in my mind at the time. I was hitting the juice, hitting the gear, and you're bringing up old memories. It was an accident, you know?
Accidents still have consequences.
But under circumstances, you have to understand it was not my fault the way it went down.
It's not just what happened, it's what happened after. You vanished. We were trying to get everything back together and you were gone. And you've been gone for 20 years.
Actually, it was 30 years ago.
It was actually 40.
I've always been gone. But I'm 30 years ago.
Really? That's the part you're going to latch onto right now?
Seriously?
That's what you're going to latch onto, is I got one date wrong.
Can we move on?
All right, guys, listen. The past is the past. Let's just dead this. We came here to brainstorm. And if you have some stuff you want to unload off of your chest, okay, maybe we could write that down and we could probably turn it into some sort of novel or a fucking movie or something. All right? Let's get to it. Bradley, let's start with you again. What input you want to have for this project? Like, what do you want to say, and what is your visions? What are your goals for the future?
Where I want to start is, I want to be a writer, get back on track, share with the world what I have to say. That's why I'm here. I'm getting a second chance to show what I have.
Okay, well, Bradley, I mean, considering your medical history and all that stuff, you sure like to, I don't know, say certain things and restate certain events that happened in your grandiose ways. Like, what was that all about? I mean, and then you disappeared, and here we are. Like, I guess that's a starting point of how we're gonna, start this project. Listen, we're trying to turn our pain into profit here, not just for the money, but like at least to survive.
So this is exactly what I want from you, is to focus on the problems and to brainstorm around it.
What the? Am I seeing right? Oh my God. What? Where did this come from? What is this?
Skippy Row. This is not real.
It's real for sure. Just to let you know, I was the voice that was following you, Bradley. And I was the one who was watching you. And this is why we're here. Remember when I told you you'll find the answers soon? Here is where you find your answers.
Ace of base shit, baritone set. Make panties wet out of his necks. Man does be hating, but want this dick is akin to Edmund, be it also a lick. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? How do I begin? Want you all in, play like a film. Want a brother and a maniac shit. Tiny tunes are real, my trouble is. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? How do I begin? Want you all in, play like a film. Want a brother and a maniac shit. Tiny tunes are real, metropolis. Danny Elfman, Timber Ed, Razorhead, flow got thick. Batman fresh, whip is clean. Cat lady wants DC. Blackout Wayne, whip crack lane. Swerving game, get my cape. Talk money and your greens. Talking clean, going green. Cocky, humble, impulsive. Get that bag like Team 10. Outdated, got memory. Muscle out in titties. Give you a pound, that's the street. No jumper, it's Fusi. Adding up, Addison Ray. In the sheets, roll with me. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? How do I begin? Want you all in, play like a film. Want a brother and a maniac shit. Tiny tunes are real, metropolis. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? How do I begin? Want you all in, play like a film. Want a brother and a maniac shit. Tiny tunes are real, metropolis.